No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, clap for the heavyweight champ, me. But I couldn't do it all alone.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the I'm Not Lucky, I'm Blessed podcast, the show where we celebrate young entrepreneurs on their achievements, and then we teach up and coming entrepreneurs how to make profit using their passion. And as usual, I'm your host, Lucky the Most, and I have a great friend of mine in the building, Steve, aka Muscle Boy Fit, by his Instagram name. So Steve and I, quick intro how we met. We met at BSc. He used to be a personal trainer, and we naturally became friends, not because of BSc or anything, but we just like the energy was so real that we just attracted ourselves. And ever since, we've been going back and forth, motivating, making sure that we keep growing. I really don't want to go too much into that. I would let Steve introduce himself, and as the conversation goes, you guys will get to know who Steve is. Great guy. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the one and only Steve, aka Muscle Boy Fit.
What's happening, guys? What's up? Thanks for welcoming me onto the show.
Bro, thanks for coming through, man. You said you were going to show up when you wanted to, and you did. I respect that 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
man.
I've been dying to have Steve on the podcast for like months now. I'm like, Steve, when are you coming on the show? He's like, bro, trust me, man. When I want to, like, when everything is all right for me, I will show up. And like I was telling him, I respect that, the fact that you could say, hey, I can't right now. You get right?
Right.
Don't feel pressured. You get right? Like, I can't, but when I can, I will show up. I respect that a million times that someone says I can, and then at the last minute they cancel.
Right. I'm a man of my words, man.
You told me 2 weeks from now I'll be on your show, and
I got you.
2 weeks from now you're here, man.
That's you already know.
That means a lot, man.
You already know. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do it with my words. You know what I mean? If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Like that's always been something of mine. Like it's like, don't go back on your words. If you can't do it, just keep it a buck. It's not you can't. You can't impress somebody. Don't try to impress people. Just if you can't do something, you just can't do it. If you could do it, then you say you're gonna do it, just do it. So
Yeah, we live in a world where people they try to impress people.
Impress people, man.
Yeah, and
it's sad.
It's sad thing, and in the process of them impressing people, they just they take a lot out of themselves to impress people.
Right.
Time, sacrificing things that, well, it's like you can always do this some other time. You don't have to do it today. You can do it tomorrow.
Right.
But just because they just want to impress people and make sure they look good, they
right.
Yeah.
You gotta prioritize.
Facts.
Prioritize is key.
Facts.
If you really want to do something, you're gonna do whatever it takes to achieve that goal. Do it.
Gotcha.
If you're not ready, like I said, just say, look, I'm not ready, not right now. I got a lot going on, and keep it a buck. Keep it 100%. Don't lie. There are people that say they'll do something, all of a sudden they fall short. Say, last minute, hey, I can't afford to be here today because X, Y, and Z. All right, no problem. I'll catch you next time.
You know what I like about this conversation? You said something about prioritizing.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's something that, that's the first key point you dropped, learn to prioritize things.
You got to.
You don't have to do everything. And this is not podcast-wise. Let's put it in life in general.
Life in general, right.
Yeah.
You got to.
Let's speak about this topic, prioritizing.
Right.
How do people prioritize things? What are those things that they need to put first and those things that they need to put last?
Right, because when you don't prioritize in life, you go crazy.
Facts.
You go crazy. You drive yourself nuts. You know what I mean? Like, say, for example, like, all right, I know both you and I, we got very busy schedules. We live, we choose to live a busy lifestyle. For the good. There's, you can be busy doing
nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Trash. Living a certain lifestyle, negative wise.
Yeah.
That's gonna either land you, either in jail or in the grave.
Yeah.
Versus living a positive lifestyle, doing something busy. Pretty much, yeah, living a positive lifestyle, doing busy, a lot of things that's gonna benefit you and possibly benefit the world. And those have an impact around with those who surround you. So yeah.
Nice. So can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Well, so yeah, I'm Steve Edmond. I don't like to introduce myself as an entrepreneur.
Yes, sir.
But I get called that, but whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just a hardworking man like, everybody else. I got a lot of joint, ventures that I'm working on right now. Art. A lot of you guys don't know me as an artist. I do a lot of artwork, to keep myself busy, for clients and stuff like that. I do a lot of nutritional meal plans and stuff, as a personal trainer. I still, even though I don't work for a gym anymore, I still do the personal training.
100%.
I still write meal plans and exercise regimens and stuff like that. And I just recently got back into track and field.
Okay.
23 years absent,
He's a runner, he's a track star.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, a lot of people think track is just about running and that's it. Track and field is about running, that's it. No. It's, form. It's a lot of work, a lot of training. It's not easy.
Yes, sir.
And then, even with that, I'm still inquiring some of my bodybuilding habits into it.
Yeah.
Because I still have to work out.
Yeah.
I still have to follow a tough meal regimen, just to stay in shape, perform well. Even at my age now, should I dare say 40?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm still able to perform as if I was
younger.
And to some people it's a bit of a shock, like, wow, he's 40 and he's still running like he's like 28, 30. Well, luckily for me, I've already been following a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
So, which is why I'm able to do what I do today.
Yeah.
So.
And it's not just even the healthy lifestyle, it's also a mindset.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you have a different kind of mind from the rest of the world. Not everyone at 40 would still have that mind that I still want to run, even though they still live in a healthy life. I don't know if that makes sense.
Right, it does make sense. I only chose to run because I felt I can still run. And, it's just a way for me to dare myself to try something new.
Yeah.
Because when most people are afraid to try new things, like I started off, into bodybuilding, and I did a lot of bodybuilding shows. I was actually a lot bigger.
Bigger and heavier.
Heavier.
Yeah.
And, lifting a lot of heavy weights, and I started to realize, as I got older, I started seeing that, heavy weightlifting was taking a toll on my body. Wow. A lot of sore joints and stuff like that. And then, just the mindset changed to like, all right, but do I want to keep bodybuilding for the rest of my life? I want to try something new. This is getting old. I love bodybuilding.
You love bodybuilding, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to ever compete again in that stage, but, on stage, but, I would love to continue competing, doing something different.
Yeah.
Track and field came along and said, God gave me something, I'm going to use it, and I can still run, And what I like about track and field is, the adrenaline of moving your feet very fast,
fast
as possible,
yeah.
fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love that, just competing with other people that can run just as fast as me, or even faster, to motivate me to do better.
Yeah.
So
is this because I remember the first day I saw you post videos of you running.
Yeah.
And I was like, where did that come from?
Yeah, no, a lot of people were like, what the?
Like, that was a whole...
like, I'm the type of person, if I'm going to do something, I don't really say I'm going to do it.
Do it.
I just come out the woodwork.
You just come out the woodwork.
Like, all right, guys, look, the cat's out of the bag.
Yep.
I can run. I'm a sprinter.
Because you never said anything about running.
No.
Because I know people that if they want to start running, it's like, oh, next week I'm starting this new this.
Yeah.
And, and then those people likely don't even do it next week. And then they'll come and say, oh, I was supposed to do this last week, but I didn't. So now this week I'm going to do it. I'm like, don't say it. Just
and again, back to the conversation that we started before the podcast. And here we go again. I'm a firm believer in just doing something.
Just doing something.
Don't talk about it. Just do it. Because, you can say something, and it sounds all good, but your actions speak louder.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So with the track and field, a lot of people hit me up like, dude, you're fast. Dude, I didn't know you can run. Dude, I mean, I'm not fast enough. I still don't feel I'm fast enough.
Yeah.
I've seen fast before, but a lot of people are shocked, like, hey, are you not doing bodybuilding anymore? I mean, what's the deal? You still not going, you don't go to the gym anymore? I'm like, I still go to the gym, but just don't train as if I'm ready to compete anymore.
Gotcha.
So track and field is just something I've always loved, but didn't really start exercising that habit until now, my 40th birthday. So I'm going to try something new. It's like somebody would, you know, that's into marathon or long distance running would say, hey, I'm going to do the Boston Marathon. You know, so this is, to me, is like the marathon, you know.
So, when was the last time? So before you turned 40 and you made the decision, like, when was the last time you ran? You know, or you know, this sport track. Like, you know, when was the last time you did it?
To be honest with you, hold on. Excuse me. All right. To be honest with you, last time I ran was like, I want to say, I think when you and I were doing the sprinting on up the treadmill.
On a treadmill.
Yeah, I was like, that was cool. You know what I mean? I was like, I just want to see if I can do it. And I know, so you know, when we're doing the sprint, I'm like, this dude's pretty quick on his feet. Let me, you know, put my sauce into it too. And then I was like, and it started hitting me like, man, what if I can get into a track and field? What's this gonna take? And then I kept thinking about it. One day I walked into an event called the Adidas Boost in Boston, and right there I was sold. I was done. I was like, I gotta do this.
So what about the sport sold you out?
Again, watching the elite sprinters run, taking off, running, being able to run from one part of the, because you know, let me tell you something. A lot of people don't realize the 100 meters.
Yeah,
it's a long. That's a long stretch. Now, you know, not a lot of people can clear 100 meters in under 10 seconds. You know, that's pretty hard to do. You know, in even 12 seconds, that's pretty fast. You know.
Yeah.
So, seeing people like these elite sprinters running from the starting block and finishing at the finish line in under 10 seconds was like, wow, pretty amazing. I was amazed. I was like, dude, I gotta try that. I want to get into that. I would have practiced. I would have started training. You know, so I was like, I decided, you know, let me go join. Need to do some research. So I spoke to one of the coordinates over there. I said, hey, is there an age limit to do this? When they told me no, oh man, I was like, that's it. I'm going in. So a green light went off. Bing, bing. I'm gonna try.
You're like, okay,
so
this is a sign.
My homework fast forward.
Yeah.
And I found a track club, which is a Greater Boston Track Club. I'm part of that now.
Yeah.
You know, and I had to join as an unattached athlete. So
What does that mean?
Unattached athlete meaning that, you know, I'm not in school. I'm not running for a school.
But you just,
I'm a master sprinter. You know, I'm in. You know, I'm, you know, running just for myself pretty much. You know, I'm part of a club.
Yeah.
Which, you know, a lot of people don't realize that when you join USATF, you have to, in order to compete in any event, you have to be part of a track club.
Gotcha.
So you're running out of a track club. So I run for Greater Boston Track and Field, the track club. So yeah,
Pretty impressive.
yeah.
That it's okay. I'm gonna say the day we did those sprints, actually lightify in you that till date, it's just driving you.
Yeah.
Is that right? Or
it pushed me to
Pushed you
me
into-
to try something, like, you know, what if, because like, I mean,
wow.
I was like, you know, again, there are guys that are my age I grew up with.
Yeah.
And I remember I used to really be admired by their speed and their talent when I played football with them as a youngster.
Yeah.
Running with them, and they were all faster than me. They were all way faster than me, you know. They were well developed and everything like that. I was just a little scrawny dude. And as they got older, we got older, and those did slow down, they stopped running. They got out of shape.
Out of shape, yeah.
I'm like, well, so that's what happens when you stop.
That's what happens when you stop.
But me, I didn't stop.
You didn't stop.
So I'm gonna try this. And guess what? It worked.
This mindset you have was the exact thing that happened to me when I went to the bodybuilding and working out. People that started with me, they were looking better than myself.
Yeah.
I saw when they stopped. And I was like, oh,
You're toast.
that's what happens when you stop.
I'm not throwing it.
And didn't just stop. They want to come back, but it's difficult.
It's
you always
difficult.
hear them say, I'm trying to get back. And eventually, it takes will to actually come out of that situation again and shine.
Yeah, but not for nothing too lucky. Like, there's also distractions too in life.
Yeah, the distractions.
You know, when they say life happens,
Life happens.
there's a lot that goes with that.
that, yeah.
You know, when you want to get back into bodybuilding, you know, but you know, you have certain people that you live with or hang around with.
That negative energy.
What you need to pry yourself away from.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even, you know, some of them get married, they become parents, and they use that as a burden, something to hang on to. Well, I'm married now. I'm a parent. I got kids. I can't afford to.
I can't afford to do it. Yeah, you could.
You could.
For real.
I mean, it's very possible.
And age is not even age is nothing.
Age is nothing,
bro.
Age is nothing.
Wow.
Absolutely not. You know, age is ain't nothing but a number. It's a blessing to be able to grow old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you don't want to look old or feel old.
Wow.
So, you know, people don't realize that. You can be old, but you don't have to look old. You don't have to look your age. You don't have to, you know, perform like your age. You know, you could perform like you're younger. Take care of yourself.
So do you have like past histories of you running? Like, you know, some people say, oh, back for like 5 years ago, I used to be a runner in college and all that, you know. And it's like a sport that I just left behind, and now I'm back doing it. You know, like passion, like, oh, I used to love this, but I stopped, but now I think it's time for me to go back into it. Was that for you, or you just like, I don't know, just like, you know what, I think this something on my bucket list, but I never did, but I'm like, you know what, 40 is like the age for me to go after this. I want to get it.
So in terms of history, when I was running, I do have some stuff for me, but like, you know, it's like it's lost somewhere in the house. But I mean, I just let it go.
Yeah, I
let it go. You know, because again, I fell in love with the bodybuilding. As a matter of fact, true story. Here's where the bodybuilding came from: track and field.
Okay.
I had a coach at the time. I said, "Man, you need to put some muscle on." And I started doing that. Started working out, because before you could not get me walking to a gym.
Yeah.
Everybody around on my team was working out, the guys, girls, but not me.
Yeah.
I'd watch. You know, I'd help you put the plates on.
You put the plates on, but you ain't lifting.
My coach wasn't having it. He said, listen, you got talent, kid, but, you know, pretty soon that talent's going to run out.
Wow.
You get yourself in the gym and start working out right now. Started working out. You know, fast forward, you know, a year later, muscles started coming on. I started getting little bumps on my body. Like, wait a minute. I love this. And then, you know, kept working out, you know, and then stopped for a little bit. By the time I started working out a little bit at 17, you know, just because my coach said so. But, you know, that was the year I was graduating high school. So once I graduated high school, I stopped.
You stopped?
So, you know, coach to bother me, nothing. 18, thought about it, I left it alone. By 19, started working out again, and just my muscles just boom, like wildfire. By 20 years old, I grew a little taller.
Taller, yeah.
You know, hair started growing on my face, muscles started growing. It's like, I like this. I'm not gonna play any sports. I want to get into bodybuilding. Started reading the magazines, seeing the bodybuilders on there. I'm like, man, I need to look like this. You know what I mean? I gotta look like this. And then, you know, a year later, I found myself on stage competing. I said, well, this is my sport right now, you know, bodybuilding. But, you know, time went by, and then I started seeing stuff that, you know, like the stuff I went through with the bodybuilding, winning, losing, because, you know, you gotta take a lot of L's too. Yeah. You gotta take a lot of L's, and then it's very controversial. You know, a lot of guys that you compete against that are, you know, enhanced. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, but you're getting, you know, levels now where you know, you compete with guys that are enhanced with steroids and stuff like that. Yes. And I was able to get into that level to compete with those guys, but not that I touched it. But I got far enough, you know, elbow to elbow with these guys. Like, okay, well,
which was great,
but I couldn't beat them.
You couldn't beat them because
so, you know, after doing that, taking a lot of L's aside, it's time to go. You know, then the men's physique came along, got into that. I loved it because it was, you know, it was a new sport, it was a new category. But then again, that started to change. I was like, all right, that's enough, I'm done. Then all of a sudden, fast forward, I got to the track and field. I'm gonna get in the track and field instead. I like this better.
Wow.
It's healthier.
So, what clicks in you that makes you just, you know what, boom, I'm going here? Because if you look at your history, like, you touched the weight a little bit, and then you left it. And then when you were 20, you came back to it. And, you know, you started it, and, you know, you never look back. That was 20. Now you're 40, 20, now you're 40 again. You're picking up this new sport, and now you're like, you know what, I'm going in, I'm never getting back.
I mean, I don't know. I like to be active too. I think from watching a lot, because I follow a lot of track and field too. Yeah. From watching them guys like Usain Bolt, Johan Blake, you know, those guys compete. You know, I'm like, man, I love it. And again, it's something that has to do with speed running. Yeah. Like, you know, it makes sure, like lifting and dropping your feet as fast as possible on that pavement. I like that. I was like, I know something I can do very well. I can do that. So surprised me I didn't lose my speed at all, because I know guys that got big, they just lost their speed.
Yeah.
But I actually learned that I got faster, much faster than I was when I was younger, which is weird to me, because usually I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah.
So
like myself, I love speed. I love speed. I love the treadmill.
Which I can tell.
I love to die. Like, I love to go as fast on that treadmill.
Yeah.
Bro, okay, so I have a history of running. You get right?
Yeah.
So my brothers were all runners. Like, elder brothers were like, back in college and all that.
I
Did all
that combo.
Yeah. And myself, I don't know, but there's something about running that I love, that even till date, like, I still, if I get the chance to run, I would
You do a good job at it too.
Yeah, like but it's not even the sport of it. It's just that feeling of trying to make your legs go fast that you talked about. Yeah. That's why when you say that, I smile, because I'm like, this guy gets the big, like, just trying to go.
Yeah, your feet on the ground.
It's like you're on top of a mountain. Like, you get to that highest point in your life, you're like, I'm invincible. Like, you just moving with the legs, like, you're like, it doesn't really go. I just really my legs, and you just.
You would be shocked.
Yeah. Whoa, that was fast.
Yeah. You surprise yourself too. You're like, it's like a quick adrenaline. The adrenaline goes by so fast.
So fast, yeah.
You don't even have time to get tired.
You don't even have time to get tired.
Tired. You're like, whoa, I want to do that again.
I want to do it faster. And then next time you're like, I want to do it faster. I want to see how fast I can get this time.
Yeah. Because I remember too, when I did my first meet.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I wasn't impressed at all. I literally got the shoes blown off my feet.
Yeah.
Cause I was too tight. I wasn't stretching enough, whatever like that. Then my then I went back, did my homework.
Yeah.
And it showed a little bit, stretched, did some stretching, doing more yoga.
Yeah.
I got to yoga and doing my homework and doing the exercise, the drills and stuff like that. And it started to show. I was able to knock off a second faster than I came before.
Oh, wow.
And then my third meet,
I
was like, all right.
Yes, sir. Wow, okay.
My third meet, was like, we ain't got to do this anymore.
Okay, now this is interesting. Let's talk about your first meet, your second meet, and your third meet. Like, everything, how you felt, the procedures. You getting on that track and you're running your first professional race. How did it feel like for you?
Yeah, I was nervous as hell.
I know.
Tell us.
It
was actually the nervous that did me in, being so nervous. Because, they got the best of me. As a matter of fact, we're not going to talk too much about it, but just know that it wasn't too good. The nervousness, the tightness, I met my doom. I was done. So, but it's all right.
You failed.
I failed miserably.
And like what you said is you said you met your doom.
Yeah, the nervousness.
Yes,
that's what did me in.
And because of that, but did that stop you?
No. It actually ignited a fire in me. It angered me.
Yeah,
it angered me a lot because I on the way back into Boston.
Yeah.
Well, just driving back, I just kept thinking about it. And I started, doing research, watching more videos, and, going online.
Yes.
What can I do and then I started doing that, and by 4 weeks later, I tell you, some of the guys I raced against before, and I watched.
Yeah. Don't say that more.
Yeah.
At that moment, like, how did you feel? Like,
I felt real good.
You felt good, right?
Real good. And then my third race, I went to this thing called the Senior Games.
Yeah.
The name alone was like says it all.
Yeah.
The Senior Games.
The Senior Games.
So when we hear the word senior, what do you think of?
Like
older people.
Older people, yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
Oh my God.
But luckily for me, the guys that I was running against weren't that much older than me, but they had some experience. So I tell you, we got on that track, man.
You're like,
they weren't too happy, but I took home gold. I said, all right.
You took home gold?
Took home gold again.
My man.
Another second faster. So
even another second
another
faster.
second faster.
What's the secret? What's
you know what it is? Like form. Yeah. That starting block, and again I'm still learning it.
Yeah.
That starting block is like 50% Like
everything.
Your form's 50%.
50% of the race.
So if you can't dial that in, you fail. If you can't get that right at the block, you fail. You can have the slowest person beat you.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
that's key right there.
That's key.
No one has ever said that. No one ever makes mention of that form right there. The block is everything. And once
you gotta teach yourself
the foundation.
Yes, the foundation. I went ahead. I bought myself some blocks on eBay for like $50, and I would be in a practicing. Just analyzing. Pretending that that I'm in a race already. In my job where I work at, there's a long, because we got like 9 floors.
Yeah.
On the 4th floor, however, is about like 150 meters. So,
you go there.
I'd go there and pretend like I'm running. Wow. I actually ran that hallway before. Wow. And cleared that 150 meters because guys at my job would race me. But that was long before I got in the track field. But anyhow, I'd be on walking that hallway, and I'm pretending like I'm on a block, and I just analyze. I'm doing the whole motion and everything like that.
Yeah.
People looking at me all crazy. I'm doing it, You know what I mean? So I'd practice that. So by the time I got to the real event, I'd remember and I'd use that.
Ooh, you lighting fires in my head right now.
Yeah,
like,
I think you can do it too. Anybody can join track and field.
No. It's not even about the track and field. I'm trying to apply it to every area in life right now. How you say practice, obsession. You become obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Like even when you're working, you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you can be successful in a field.
Yeah.
You can't be half committed.
You gotta want it.
You gotta want it. And like that's the kind of conversation that I love to have, because I don't like to have conversation where we just make it sound like, yeah, I was just doing average stuff to be this. Nah, because I know that, look, you can't go to bed and sleep and wake up. You can sleep 7 hours and wake up and do this thing and be first. And the first one, like you said, you failed the first one. The second one, you got good. The third one, you got better. This wasn't because you were still sleeping the same way you slept during the first one, or you had the same mindset during the first one.
And I'm the type of person too. I hold a grudge against myself. I hold a grudge against those type of things. Like I don't let it go. And it's okay. It's okay to be competitive.
Yeah,
I am competitive.
Yeah,
and I like that.
You like that, yeah.
But I'm more competitive with myself.
With yourself.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's the only competition we want.
Right. And then whatever happens between me and you,
yeah,
you get to see it.
Yeah.
But some people, they're afraid to say, man, this guy, something about this dude's different. He got faster.
Yeah.
Some people are gonna say that, or some people won't say it. They're like, no, he beat me. I don't feel good about it. But like I go to bed, I think about it every day. Even after I leave here, I'm gonna be thinking about it. All I do is think about track and field, because I want to make myself better. I thinking about it before bed. I'm at work, I think of it. I'm on the bus, I'm thinking about. For some reason, I'm always thinking about running. Everything I do, even when I'm upstairs, I'm always thinking of running.
You're thinking of running. You're trying to get that form even when you're climbing the stairs. You're trying to move like a runner.
It's the form.
Yeah,
it's the form,
yeah.
So even when I train too, I require a lot of stair workouts too, and I'm just like, I try to perfect it. Yeah.
Man, no, it is true. I 100% agree with you, and that's the kind of lifestyle that I mean, a lot of people run away from the work you get, right? They think the word obsession is a bad word, They think, right. Oh, you don't want to be obsessed with it. No, like, I mean, everyone's different, you get me, right? But you have to be obsessed. If you want to be average, you don't have to be obsessed. You can do what the regular people.
Be average.
Yeah, but if you really want to be good at something, you really have to be obsessed with it.
Absolutely.
And now I'm thinking, like, at night, when you lost that, because you're not someone that loves to lose, I can tell.
No.
100%. So when you lost that first time, like what was running through your mind on your way, that bus ride, every single thing,
like I kept thinking, like, man, what the hell was wrong? What was wrong with me? Why did I get so nervous for? It's only a race. Why did I get so nervous for? I think it's the crowd,
Yeah.
But man, it was horrible. I get guys that are like 19 years of age. It's just like, But the way they beat me, it's not like they beat me by a huge gap.
Yeah.
But they were ahead of me. I'm like, man,
that guy was. I couldn't.
Horrible. But it's funny, and I needed that. you know, I needed that. But I think of it now, I'm like, man, if I had the mindset then that I have now, it would have happened, you know. I mean, kudos to those guys, you know what I mean? I can't take it away from them, they're great runners. But I was like, man, I think if I went with a different mindset different approach, I don't think I'd be this far back. You know, and then, you know, I'm not saying I can beat everybody.
Yeah.
You can't beat everybody.
100%.
Because you're going to take your L's.
Yes.
And those are the ones that you need to use as a motivation.
Motivation, yeah.
That's the gas.
Yeah.
That's what really put the fuel on me.
Yeah.
It lit me up, like made me want to run.
Yes, sir.
Get faster. So when I train with aggression. Like, you know, like I used to work out with a friend at the gym, and even he would say, man, what happened? You changed. Why don't you know, like, you know, we're not doing this workout anymore? And I say, hey, listen, man, look. When you're ready to go work out, you can go work out on your own. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
We're in a whole different, you know, field right now. You go do your thing, man. You know. What do I say? I'll say, tell him I don't want to be a clunk. You want to be a clunk? That's fine. If it's about for you, it's working out, lifting heavy. You know, what is it again? Put the weights up, put it back down. That's you, fine. But I'm doing this. I'm working out with a purpose. You know, because I want to be better. You know, so.
And, you know, having that kind of mindset, you know, makes you different, makes you stand out, makes you stand alone.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that period when you stand alone, how do you feel like, you know?
Good.
Good.
Very good. Because, I mean, like, I'm used to closing everybody out. Like when I get this weird tunnel vision where, you know, sometimes, you know, if you don't know me, you may think I'm like low stand up.
Yeah.
It's just I'm too busy. I'm too focused. Even when I'm at work, I'll be there physically, but not mentally. I'll get the job done. But when I'm at work, you know, because I you know, what I do, you know, it can be very hectic. Yeah. You know, where, you know, working at a telecommunication company, you usually got a lot of deliveries coming in. It's very busy. You know, but these guys get so busy, you know, they don't give themselves time to eat.
Think about
But they got all these snacks, cookies, crackers, and chips that they're eating. Hey, if that's what you like, you do that. But me, I try to follow a meal plan even while it's busy. Because I'm gonna get the job done. Yes. I'm gonna get that task done. My boss gives me something, I'm gonna do it. But if it's time to eat, I'm gonna eat and do it at the same time.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Because I know when I get out there, I gotta go train. I gotta go work out. You know?
Yeah. If that food is not there, you're not gonna train.
Man, you don't train.
And you don't want to trade. You don't want to trade anything or for this.
No.
It's not worth it.
No.
It's not.
Like I'm like I could keep doing this job for the rest of my life, or God, like again, God put you in certain situations for a reason. You know, you got a gift, use it, because everybody got a gift. But if you choose to, you know, work 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, this is your job. Cool, not a problem. I said, you know what? I can't do it for the rest of my life, dude. I only got because I have a small window.
Small window, yeah.
Track and field, as a sprinter, it's a small window.
Small window, right? Yeah.
So I realized I could still do this. Let me just give it a try, see what happens.
No plan B.
No plan B.
Just go all in.
Just
go all in. Just go all in. Like for real.
Yeah.
For real.
So that's why. Go ahead.
No, you know.
That's why, like I said before, like, you know, when I'm there physically, but not mentally. So I'm just so focused.
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
You see everything in there as a competition. Like literally, the moment you step into training, the lights go out. Like it just it becomes an arena for you. Like and you are in that zone where you just want to like.
So much so, even when I'm working out, I don't have earbuds in my ears.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask me, how do you
walk out without music?
Without music.
Yeah.
And I tell them my music is my focus. Your focus is what
you don't need.
What motivates me.
Yeah.
I use that as my music. So I'm working out the whole time. Sometimes I'll just be bobbing my head up and down, like, you know, like I'm listening to music. But
nah.
The music's in my head.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I'm
just you just
you know, talking to myself. Come on, let's go. You know. But I don't need the earbuds. You know, like what matters most is what's in front of me. Everybody else, move aside. I'm not here to talk. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
I'll talk to somebody that knows about working out.
Yeah.
But even you know. We bump into each other at the gym. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, all right, cool, boom.
All right,
cool. See you later.
We're back to the grind. Back to the grind.
Yeah, other people that want to talk to you about their favorite color and just like, listen, man, keep it moving, man.
But just keep it going. Like I got it. Yep. So, speaking about this music conversation, I was at a stage in my life. I used to listen to music when I work out.
Right.
And then I realized that, and then the day I lost my headphones, and I kind of like felt like I didn't have that energy in me again to work out. So I was
It's
like,
on the
wait,
head.
I can't let headphones be the reason why
Right, it's on
I can't
the
go
head.
after my dream. You understand me, right?
It's-
So I
it's
was
on
like, you
the
know
head.
what? No more music when I work
Yeah,
out.
no more music.
If you look at my videos, when I lift the heaviest, I don't have music.
I noticed that.
I have to play this music up here. The only music I want to hear is what?
I noticed
We're
that.
lifting heavy.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I can put music on for the first part of my workout. If you see me listen to music, first 5 minutes I'll listen to music.
Yeah.
But once I get in that zone, the music goes off.
Yeah, you don't really-
I like literally the music.
Yeah.
I can even have headphones on so you don't talk to me.
Right.
You get right.
Right,
But
right.
there's no music playing on that.
nah.
The only music I'm hearing.
Sometimes just put the face on.
Put the face on.
You see the face of that. All right, he's busy.
He's busy.
I
Yeah,
can't talk to him.
you can't talk to that guy. Like, oh boy, oh boy,
Yeah,
oh boy.
nah, I don't. Man, like when I'm working out, man, it's like, look, I like, and you know, like we know a lot of people, so you know, you got a certain popularity. You know, a lot of people. Of course, you can talk to
Talk
them.
to people, yeah.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, what's up? But they know you so well.
So well that
It's
that's
like,
not.
all right,
Yeah,
well,
this guy.
They don't
yeah.
want to bother.
They don't want to.
Occasionally, I'll get like couple youngsters at the
Yeah.
gym. Excuse me, quick question. That exercise you're doing, what does that do? I gotta tell them. I'll tell them.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta show them way. I'll tell them. But they get the hint after. All right, time to go. Hey man, not a problem. If you got another question, let me know.
Yeah.
And I mean that sincerely. But we ain't gonna hang out and talk.
While I'm
5
doing my
minutes.
set, you know, while I'm still on my
'Cause
set.
it don't take that long to tell somebody how to do a certain workout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, sometimes, you know, you have somebody try to, they want to work out with you. But like, again, I'm not trying to be rude, but you know, we're on two different levels here.
Yes, yes,
Fitness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, I don't mind helping you,
Yeah.
but you know, if we're trying to work out together, now you're slowing me down. Because you know, because your schedule.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, I had a guy like that. You know, like, look, man, we work out together.
You gotta keep up.
You gotta keep up, bro.
You gotta keep up. You.
Keep up. You've been training with me for like 4 months now. I was like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And like one day he complained, hey, I lost like 15 because when he wanted to work out, he's like, I want to get leaner.
Yeah.
He said he want to get leaner and he want abs. Cool. Write a meal plan for him, and you know, I was all right. Just work out with me. I know what to do for you, man. Within like a couple months, he's like he lost a lot of weight, but he's like, I'm getting weak. He goes, I'm getting weak. What do I do? I'm losing weight too fast. I can't do this anymore. I said, yo, you told me you want to lose weight. You want to, you know, get leaner. Just the exercise that you do. You complaining? Bro, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean. All right, shoot. Let me do what I gotta do now.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Don't slow me down no more.
Wow. I like that.
Yeah, but you know, it's all love. We're cool. You know, he's a real good dude. But I said,
But
look,
still,
man, go over
you
there, man.
don't want that energy.
Nah.
That complaining energy. You don't want that
energy.
settle because you look. Guess what? Now you think you're good. No, you can look better than that.
Right.
Yeah, you can settle. Like, you know, it's really never enough. So there's this. I was reading about MJ, and I realized something. So this coach, the guy that coached MJ, Tim Groover, like his physical trainer,
Right.
and he was saying MJ was the kind of trainer that he didn't come down to the pack.
Right. The
He
pack
kept.
gotta meet him.
They gotta meet him.
Right. And that's the mindset.
That's the mindset. Like, because I'm trying to grow,
Right.
and if you bring me down, it means we're both not growing.
You're never gonna grow. Sometimes family can make you not grow.
Yes, but if you can meet me up there, I'm growing. You're growing.
Too. Right.
But you know, I would never settle because of you. I would never shorten my sets because of you. I would never shorten my workout because you're tired.
Right.
If I'm doing 5 hours and you're doing 2 hours, and then you train with me and you only do 3 hours, that's okay. You just got better.
Just got better. Right.
You just moved from 2 hours to 3 hours.
Right.
But I am not going to cut my 5 hours short because of you.
Right.
Because now I'm getting weaker. You kind of got stronger, but me, I'm getting weaker.
Right.
So
You
it's
gotta keep up with me.
you have to prioritize yourself.
You're my guest. You gotta.
You're my
adapt to
guest. You
rules
have
now.
to adapt to my rules. Even I've never made my workout flexible for anybody.
No.
Because someone is because someone is with me. Like, okay,
Right.
let's go a little. That's why when I work out, I don't work out with everybody.
Right.
I don't even want to work out with anybody.
I know.
If I want to work out with someone, I want to
It's gotta
work
be
out
somebody
with
that's
someone that is
advanced.
on my level or above my level.
Right.
So we can all grow. We can keep growing. But like, you know, the moment you work out with someone weaker, you get weak, bro.
Right, and the people that looks at what you and I had just said as being cocky or whatever it is, or selfish, those are people that never understand, because they're not doing it. They're you know, that means you want to live average.
Yeah.
Fine. It's okay. I'm not
it's okay. Yeah. I don't believe. But don't get mad at me for trying to be
extra.
Something yes.
That you want to grow.
Yeah.
You know, because again, even on my Instagram, I say loud and clear, look, I don't want to be average.
Ah, fact.
I cannot afford to be average.
You cannot afford to be average.
I hate average,
man. I hate half-assing things. It's either you're in or you're not.
Right.
Because you don't have forever to do it.
No, you don't.
You only have like 5 years to do something, 10 years, and then after that you get it, you know. So you might as well just go.
Right. What are you gonna do? I mean, because you know, what are you gonna beat yourself and say, man, I should have done that a while back. Did
you see the post I posted yesterday on Friday about good enough?
I don't know. I didn't see
Okay,
that one.
so it says the thing about good enough is you would never know if it's good enough until the last hour.
Yeah.
And you know, that final day, you know, if you didn't train good enough, and people are saying, oh, it's good enough, stop training, and you don't train till that last day, and then you get on that stage and you're like, oh man, I should have done more. I should have trained more. I felt that was good enough,
but it's too late.
But it's too late.
What's in front of you?
It's
gonna remind you.
That's the thing. So I came across that and I was like, well, because people always say you're good enough, man. I mean, not like, yes, we're all good enough. You get right.
Everybody's good. Right?
Everybody's good enough, but like your work ethic is good enough. We'll never know until when God comes. Even life we're living now, no one knows what until the end day.
That's why you gotta train. You got not just train, but in general, everything.
Like, you gotta live it to the fullest.
Do something like, you know, what if, you know what I mean, like just in case. Like when I do things, excuse me, I do things with the mindset of just in case. Let me do this just in case. Let me do that just in case.
This is my last workout.
Be ready, just in case. You know, true story. So I'm at work, right? I think like maybe a month before the pandemic, we got hit with the coronavirus. Yeah. And teaching the customer how to do something, and he was pretty sure he didn't want to learn it. I'm like, dude, I'm here to help you do your job. But I pitched it to him like, look, I'm here to help you do your job, but I can't do it for you. Man, it's best that you learn this just in case. So, you know, something happens.
Just something happens. You know what to do.
Because, you know, you're a tech. You get called to do something in the middle of the night while we're not here. We can't come hold your hand for you. We can't come and do it for you. You gotta learn how to do something. And he's laughing. You know, he goes, oh no, I got you here, man. You know, I don't think, you know, I need to do it.
Yeah, I need to do it. I need to learn that.
Lo and behold, 2 months later.
Boom.
Pandemic lockdown. Guess what? He gets called and do a job in the middle of the night, and we're not here to help him.
That's life. That is a life for you.
And guess what? Yeah. He brought it up to me one time, like last month.
Oh, that's a nice guy.
Like,
remember when you told me the
you were so right. How'd you know? I didn't know.
I was trying to get you prepared.
Yeah. And that's just me. And my whole team I work with, we all have we're different.
Yes, sir.
We all have a different characteristic. Like, I'll be there, but I'm the least talkative one. So for you, you may think I don't care. No, I care. But it's just I'm not gonna run around like I had this chicken do something for somebody. I'm gonna teach you how to do it because I know what to do. I'm gonna teach you how to do something because if we're not around, remember you're in a position where you have to get called one day. You're on call. Yeah. You gotta know how to do it.
100%.
You gotta learn how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and sure enough.
It happened.
2
months later.
2 months later. He shot. My best friend knows how I am. Sometimes I can see his vision, something. I say, yo, man, I don't feel good about this. Let's try to do it this way. And he'd be like, nah, let's do it this way. All right, no problem. And I'm sitting back and I'm watching him. Sure enough, when something happens, I'm like, see, I told you so. He's looking at me like, no.
Don't give me that look.
You clean that up. You clean it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I warn him. Every time I see him, I just laugh. He gives me a little laugh. So I'm like, hey. You know what I mean? So,
where is this drive coming from? Where is this hunger coming from? Where is this, whole mindset coming from?
Man, just for experiences, you know, what I'm currently going through in life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I'd rather not talk too much about, you know, because, you know, certain people that are involved in my life, you know, aren't ready to, you know, to let it out like that. So I'm just have to respect. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But just, you know, stuff that I'm going through in life right now. Like, you know, we're still alive, we're still healthy, thank God. You know, God gives you something to do, just do it. You know, you exercise that, try it out, see what happens, and go all in, see what happens. You know,
100%.
Because sometimes you don't notice, you don't become, you know, some people don't become successful until they're much older.
That's true.
And those are the ones I respect the most, because, you know, they it's right.
Yeah.
It's just right.
Mature. Yeah.
Versus, you know, some people, you know, become successful
instantly,
and they're not ready to handle it.
Yeah.
All the money, fame, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Comes in just like that, and they're eating food, they can't handle it. You know, but.
Wow. Do you think everybody in life will get successful at what they do?
Well, absolutely, it's possible. It's possible. Again, like we said earlier, you gotta want to do it.
Yeah.
You gotta want to do something. You gotta prioritize your life.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can do like 5 different things at once, but you gotta prioritize it. Like timing. It's everything. Timing is key. I'm gonna do this first at this time. Do that second at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got a cousin. You know, he also claims that he wants to be in shape, he want to work out, do whatever, but he doesn't have time because he does 3 jobs. But you got time to go to a club or a party. You know what I mean? I love him. He's too funny. He's gonna kill me for this. But yeah, he, you know, I tell him all the time, like, dude, you gotta prioritize. Come on, man.
Come on. You can make an hour for a workout.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. That's enough. You know, even like 30 minutes. If 30 minutes is all you, if that's what you have, that's all you need.
Right.
You don't need anything more than that. You know.
More than that. You know. I mean, again, it's just you gotta want. You know, you want to become a doctor.
Yeah.
You want to become a whatever, lawyer, whatever. You know, you gotta study.
Facts.
You can't be out and about with your friends hanging out.
You
know, you gotta study. You know, you going to school. Again, you know, you can't be, you know, as a guy, you going to school, checking out all the women, you know, whatever. You gotta be, you know, study. You gotta
study, man.
Put everything away. You know, even the girl, same thing. You know what I mean? Don't worry about what this girl's doing. Don't worry about the guys. Study, do you. Everybody's gonna be there.
Yes, sir.
They're meant to be. If they're meant to be in your life, they're gonna be there. But right now, what matters is that you prioritize your time for studying, or whatever it is. You know, like, you know, you want to buy a house. You know what you gotta do. You gotta work.
You gotta work. Yeah.
Work hard. You know, some people make good money that they don't have to put in long hours. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But while others, you know, they don't get paid enough hourly.
So they have to
put in a lot of hours. 2 jobs, 3 jobs.
3 jobs, yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Puts a toll on the body.
Yeah.
But they're doing it.
And
guess what? They finally get the house. They get the house.
Who's stronger? Would you prefer in a situation like that? Which of these 2 type of persons would you roll with? The one that gets the good pay in short hours, or the one that, you know, just have to work long hours?
I'll be honest with you.
Yes, be honest with me.
The person who gets paid less. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because I know people in my family that's into that doesn't get paid well, but yet they've managed to hold down, buy 2 houses.
Facts.
And when I seen what they came through for coming to this country, they work, and then boom, they got 2 houses.
Wow.
Respect.
You
know what I mean? And then, you know, being able to buy a car, put the kid to school, finish, you know. So, yeah.
You know what I like that, because I always tell people, don't ask for easy life, ask for strength.
Yeah, I know. I can
ask for strength. Ask for strength to do ask for the strength
We've had this combo.
We have this combo.
Ask for strength.
Ask for strength. That's all.
Thanks.
It can never get easy.
Never.
But the strength can come.
Yeah, it's never gonna be easy. If you want something, like, you know, you gotta be willing to make sacrifices. You gotta be willing to make sacrifices. You know, like, I can go on and on and on and on. Some of the stuff I come up with is funny because I've been into it already.
Please share, man.
You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you can. There've been a while back, I was so interested in buying this SUV, and I bought the SUV. But the stuff I put myself through to get this SUV.
To get an SUV.
You know, there was a time where I even started eating like trash.
Just to get an SUV.
You know, I worked so hard that, you know what I mean, like, I wasn't sleeping well. I wasn't sleeping enough hours. I had 3 jobs, you know. But I said, man, I need a car bad. I gotta get this SUV right here, the Range Rover HSC, what we spoke about.
Right,
I said, I gotta get that. You know, my credit wasn't good. That's why I did it. You know, but I put myself through a lot. Then I go, okay, well, I get in this apartment right here. Same thing. I work. Finally, now I got the apartment and the vehicle. Then, you know, I'm like, man, I got, at the time too, get ready for finish up with some school. I said, man, I gotta get these books. Oh man, I started working even harder, same thing. Then finally, I was like, all right, now I'm here. What do? I can't just give up, because if I give up, everything's gonna disappear again. So I started saving my money hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like things I couldn't do, I stopped hanging out, stopped doing everything. You know, prioritize.
I honestly, this conversation you just said is very powerful. How you said you wanted this, and then you just went all in to get it.
Hell yeah. Yep.
You wanted to be a bodybuilder. All in to get it.
All in.
SUV. All in. House. All in. Racing.
All in.
All in.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. You're gonna have a lot of people around you that's not gonna be motivating. But then, you know, that's the same type of people that you gotta use as motivation to get away from them.
To get away from them.
Like, okay, no problem. You feel that way, cool, no problem. You know
I respect that.
I respect that.
Yeah.
But just respect what I
I
do.
respect what I do.
I won't tell you what I do. You just gotta watch. If you busy watching, if you gotta cut time out of your life to watch me, you can do that. I'm gonna put on a good show. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put on a good show.
Oh boy!
Make you watch.
I'm gonna make you watch me.
Get some popcorn.
Get some popcorn and see me win, and see me do what you
do. Yo, man, listen.
what you think can be done.
Especially the people I work around with, they so good. They're so quick to because you know it's weird, because you work around people for so long, they're like they become like family.
Yeah.
You know. And they quick to motivate. They quick to say things about you.
Yeah.
And when you fail, oh my god.
Oh my god! The whole world's gonna.
You prove them right.
You proved that. We told you. I told you you weren't gonna do that. You.
Yeah, but when you do it, they're like, it's quiet. Crickets.
And you're like, where y'all at? Where's? Come on.
But see, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I go in,
you
just stay quiet.
Stay quiet.
And I let them watch.
Yep. And for the next one.
For
the next one.
You know.
For the next one.
And then, you know. But it's so funny because they will never applaud you.
They will never. You ready for applaud? Jeez! Wow! I love this. I love the fact you just brought this up too. If you're waiting for applaud, no one will applaud you.
Nah, but that's why I don't need nobody. You don't need nobody.
You don't need nobody to applaud you. Applaud just don't do for applaud.
Applaud yourself, man.
Yeah.
Applaud your damn self, man. You don't need nobody.
Oh boy! Like, you don't even know how much fire you put in me right now. From these conversations we're having right now. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Like,
and you can do whatever you want to do in life.
Facts.
As long as you put your mindset to it.
Facts.
Work hard. You got to be willing to shut everything out. Shut everybody out. Sometimes you have people that are, you know, that may portray themselves as being your true supportors. Look, you're gonna do it on your own.
It's gonna be a lonely road. It's gonna be a lonely.
Yo, you by yourself, bro.
Yo, by yourself.
You by yourself.
That's a sad truth. You're by yourself.
That's a sad truth. You by yourself. You can have a wife, girlfriend, whatever, best friend, whatever.
I mean, they get their own stuff. It's not out of hatred. It's not a bad thing. They get their own. Everyone has their fish to fry. Their own demons to face. You just have to face yours and just mind your business and just go with it.
Do your thing.
Just do your thing.
Do your thing. But you know, sometimes too, you got people that you work with and they're like, yo, he think he's all that. You know what I mean? Oh, he think he's all that. Damn, why do I gotta think I'm all that? Why can't you just say congratulations, man?
Congratulations, yeah.
Well, stay over there. You know, some of them, you know, it's so. I remember one time.
Yeah.
What was it, like 3 years ago? 2 or 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I did a show bodybuilding show, and I was fortunate enough to land like 8 pages in some magazine, fitness magazine, and I posted it. Now one of the guys who work with me follows me on there, and he's a good dude, but he was my news. Hey, he was a news reporter. Hey, so in the magazine. Look at this magazine. He bought it. I didn't know he bought it until he told me, yo, look, I got the magazine. Wow. I was able to thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I never asked him, but he did it. That's true support. Yo, sign this for me. I was like, come on, man. I used to... All right, fine. I'll sign it for whatever. I was like, come on, man. You make me look crazy. Now stop it. I appreciate that. Man, lo and behold, everybody else started hating. Oh, you still look, excuse my language, you still look crazy. You still this and that. I'm like, damn, why all that? Mind you, you sitting behind a desk the whole time, not doing anything with your life.
I'm out there
getting it. I'm trying to I can't do this forever, man. Are you gonna hate on me? Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Huge. So, a lot of people don't get this, but like, I like your personality. You get it, right? 100%. Like I
respect you on that.
I vibe with it because it's what I aspire to be. You get it, right? To be in a place where you can sleep even when the whole world is falling apart. Yeah. Because you're just used to being like, that look, everyone can be for me.
Right.
Everything can be for me. You get right? I just have to, regardless of what goes on, I have to go get it. You get right?
You got to.
And that's the mindset you have. Like, you talked about sacrificing, you even spoke about losing things, sacrificing things. Yeah. Like, you ate out of trash to get an SUV.
Right. I ate like, when I say eat trash.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Whatever you find.
Whatever I found.
Yeah, whatever you found. Yeah, my bad.
Like
yeah.
Chips.
Whatever. You just sacrifice your health goal. Your physical goal. Oh man.
I'm not. Spending my hard-earned money to buy this. Because to eat clean, it's expensive.
It's expensive. Yeah.
Eat right, it's expensive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a business.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I calculated. I did a calculation of how much I spent monthly.
Wow.
So, damn, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Use that towards this
car.
All right, well, let me make the sacrifice. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah. But it paid off.
It paid off. Let me not compete. Because I spent a good 2 years. I didn't compete. 3 years I didn't compete.
Just saving up for that.
I was just saving up for all my stuff that I want to do. I said, but when I get back, that's what I have available. For funds for that, and I have this for that, and this for that. So I divvied up everything. I said, all right, Fine. When I was ready, it was as if like I was just, all right, to be continued, all right back into it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
quick question.
Yeah.
Is the prize worth it at the end?
Absolutely.
All the sacrifice is worth it.
Absolutely. It's to make yourself happy.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, that's deep. Okay, so let's go back into track and bodybuilding. So, what does it take to be successful in all these areas? Like, you doing track at this age, when you did bodybuilding and everything you've done, like, what would you say was the key to your success?
A lot of hard work, focus. That you just gotta be dedicated. Again, sacrifice. Prioritizing things. Like, again, prioritize. You gotta know what you want. You have to know what you want, man. No matter what you get, and you can't care. Sometimes, not well, all the time. When you're doing those type of things in life, whatever that you're doing in life, that you want to prioritize for, it becomes selfishness.
You become selfish, yeah.
I hate to say it, but you gotta be selfish.
Yeah, you gotta be selfish. Ooh.
You gotta be selfish. And again, those who are meant to be
will
in your circle, will understand
it. Will understand you. They'll even applaud you.
They gotta swallow that pill with you.
Yep.
They gotta say, yo, I get it, I understand. No hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
I want to see you succeed.
I respect
it, but I want to see you do it.
I want to see you.
That's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
I'd like to see
you. I like to see you there.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
You gotta be selfish. You gotta, focus. You gotta keep going, because there are gonna be a lot of milestones in front of you.
Yeah.
A lot of things are gonna happen along the way. It's called life. But you gotta find a way to, weave through that. Okay, great. Look, got someone in your family passed away. God forbid, knock on wood. Look, things happen. You gotta grieve. There's a pause where you gotta pause. You gotta take care of that. You know what I mean? Let's say, God forbid, something happens. Say a family member of yours, and you got to be at the Olympics 3 weeks from now. What are you gonna do? Not train for the Olympics?
No, you have to
do it for that person.
Yeah.
Do it for you. Do it for that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stay focused.
Stay focused.
Regardless.
100%, man.
Life has to go on.
Ooh, life has to go on.
But it hurts though. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it is.
You're never gonna get over it.
You're gonna get over it. Yeah.
Think about it, like, man.
Just keep it moving.
You know what I mean? Keep it moving.
But
just know that person's always gonna be with you. Another example. The people that are, getting ready to do something, and all of a sudden get been caught up in a flood, they lose their house. Man, that's tough. Unless it's something, a milestone too great.
Yeah.
You can't really do much about it.
Yeah.
I get it, but there are other milestones that are present themselves as big challenges.
Big challenge, boy.
If you look behind you, wait a minute, this is a little hollow. I can get around that. I can take care. Nah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you just lost your job. What happened to that money that you're saving? You just lost your job. But what happened to the money that you're saving? You got to be at an event to do something. You know what I mean? To compete, whatever you're still doing. You're living.
You're still,
What are you gonna do? I can't do this now because I lost my job. What are you gonna do? No. Sell that car.
Yeah.
Sell your car. Keep that roof over your head.
Yeah.
Keep that money. So now, pay your bills for that roof.
Yeah.
Go look for another job.
Yeah.
So there's ways around everything.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? So, people don't think like that. They go crazy. They panic.
Yeah. The moment it happens. Oh, I'm dead. The world is over. I can't. They start saying things.
They start
saying negative things that literally start painting a picture of what they want and not.
I can't.
Yeah.
Never say you can't. You can do it. Because the opposite of everything.
Yeah.
There's a stop. There's a finish. There's a start. There's a finish. So.
That's powerful. It's powerful. So, on Instagram, I see you. There's this brand you.
Oh yeah.
There's a smoothie or something, Revive or something like that.
Superfoods.
Revive
My
Superfoods.
sponsor, shout out Revive.
What is that?
Superfoods.
Yeah. Let's talk about some. Being an athlete. Like, what are some things that you eat? To be healthy, and tell us a little bit about it.
Like being an athlete, obviously, you gotta, eat much different. You eat like an athlete. You eat to perform. You eat in a certain way to perform the way you're supposed to perform. You want to perform. You're expected to perform. You know what I mean? And Revive Superfoods is a smoothie company. They do smoothies. They do soups. They do oatmeal, certain oatmeals and stuff like that. I like the smoothies. I'm a big fan of smoothies. So I asked them to send me the smoothies.
Yeah.
And I'll work with those. And I like to show what I'm having. You know what I mean? Because I like it. And they're all natural products.
Yeah.
They're 100% real foods.
Mm-hmm.
There's no chemicals added to it, nothing, no added preservatives, nothing like that. So what they say is
it's in there.
It's actually in there.
It's
when you turn it
actually,
around, you literally see it, you taste
it.
So
shout out
Revive Superfoods.
Yeah. So also, what are some more tips that you can give the runners out there?
For newbies.
Newbies like myself, youngins, that are trying to go after things. What's an advice that, at the end of the day, you this is what, because you already spoke about, hard work, dedication, sacrifice, prioritize.
Right.
These are powerful words. Focus.
Right.
These are things that scare people. These are things that don't want to be used again. It's like whenever you hear the word hard work, people freak out. I don't want to work hard. I want to work smart. I want to do this. They try to beat around it. You get right. But it is what it is. So what are some advice that you can give to listeners out there today?
Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't quit. Don't give up. Sometimes and don't time yourself. Don't give yourself a timeline. Stop rushing. God will decide for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you think you want to become somebody big or something, you know, by tomorrow, next week, or 2 years from now. You're a fool for that.
You're a fool for that.
Let God do that.
Let God do that for you.
You just work at it.
Work at it.
You know, and focus on that.
Yes, sir.
And God will do the rest for you. Don't listen to nobody else what they say.
Yeah.
Don't worry about your age. Don't
Yeah.
worry about what's going on around you. Stop worrying about your surroundings.
Gotcha.
Focus on you, and you'll see what happens.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes, you know, things will happen right in front of you. You don't notice it. Success starts lying right in front of you, and you don't notice it.
Yeah.
You know, like me with the track and field. It took me a couple years, 4 years, to realize that, okay, this is what God's been telling me all along. Dude, you can still run. Try it. Give it a try. Bodybuilding is not something that you want to do for the rest of your life. Competing with, you know, in the atmosphere with guys that are, you know, genetically enhanced with stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, by all means, if that's what you choose, cool.
Cool, yeah.
But that's not for me. That's not the look I'm going for. I look like an athlete. I want to look like an athlete. I want to perform like an athlete.
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong sport.
Yeah.
That's what I'm supposed to do, track and field. So go to track and field. And the way he was talking to me was by
aligning things.
And every time I'd go to this track and field meet, I'd walk right. I'll just walk right
Walk
into
up,
it.
yeah.
I'll be around the corner and
Things
boom,
happening. Things
and
boom.
boom. 4 years in a row. So finally, I said, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna try it out.
Wow.
But like I said, though, you know, my advice is, you know, don't stop. Stay focused. Keep doing it. Don't time yourself. Just do the work. God will do the rest for you.
Gotcha. So this is kind of like running up, but this question is: at what point was this like, you know, enough is enough for me messing around? I want to go into track. Like, you know, at what point did you make that decision? Because you said you've been having the science for 4 years, and you've just been, you know, about it.
Over the
But,
summer,
you know,
walking into my last meet, walking to the Adidas Boost meet.
Yeah.
That was it.
Why was that? You know, why?
Just